So you are wanting the latest tips on how to run really great ads this year. You've come to the right place, because we're going to talk all about what's working right now and give you the lowdown, because there have been some changes. The landscape is different, but that's okay. We're going to help you exactly figure out what's working right now so that you can run ads successfully and not just give your money to these platforms. Now, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit subscribe below. You will be notified every time a video goes live, and if you hit the bell, you will make sure that you will never miss a video where we talk all things organic social, paid social, everything you need to find paying clients and to build your business. Hi everyone, I'm Kaz. I'm an elite digital marketing coach, and I'm here to help you find paying clients with your organic and paid social media. And today I'm really excited to talk about what is working with Facebook ads right now so that you can implement these strategies and actually get results instead of just feeling like you're just wasting your money and not getting the results you want. Because let's face it, who wants to do that, right? Nobody. Literal nobody wants to do that. So we're going to make sure that does not happen to you and that you put money and you get money back. That's what we want to do, right? So let's get into how to do that. Okay, so this year we've seen a lot of changes in the platforms. We've seen a lot of changes with ads. It's been a really interesting time. The pandemic has kind of started a whole bunch of things with short form video, and then the iOS changes came along and rocked everybody's world with that. But ultimately, there have been some shifts, and this is where I think things have gone, and this is what is working right now, and this is the mindset shift I would like to get you to kind of understand and think about when it comes to running ads. They do still work. People are like, oh no, they don't work anymore. No, it's rubbish. If they didn't work, these companies would die, right? They work. People do still give them money. They do get results. It's just slightly different from how it was. So in March, April of 2021, there was the big shift where Apple came along and said, hey, we're going to restrict what apps can track when people use their phones. That's basically when people talk about the iOS 14 update, that's how it was. So now this doesn't automatically track you. You may or may not have been aware that when you were on your phone doing other things, the apps could track what you were doing. When you went on the web, the apps were like, oh, hey, what you doing on the web? You may not have been even aware of that. So now you have the option to turn that off or let them track it. In turning it off, what's happened is the platforms have not got such a good idea of who you are and cannot serve and watch what you do and track your behavior more effectively and kind of profile you. Now, Facebook isn't just going to sit back and be like, oh, cool, we can't track. No, like they're doing all they can to mitigate and get around this. And I think for the most part, it's okay. They lost a whole bunch of money, don't get me wrong, and things have got more expensive, but it doesn't mean we should just throw the baby out with the bathwater and not worry about ads. It's not what we're going to do. We're going to adjust, move, and fix and tweak our strategy so that things do work really well. And they still can, and they still do. You just have to change your mindset. Before, the strategy was, okay, send people off to my website and I will retarget them. That's not as effective anymore because Facebook doesn't necessarily know. If you're on your phone and you have the privacy setting locked down and you go to a website, Facebook can't necessarily track you in the way they used to be able to. They can sort of have an idea of who you are and what you're doing, but they cannot track you in real time the way they used to. So retargeting has become harder and it's become more difficult. And the audience around that retargeting has become a bit So that's not really, in my opinion, the game anymore. The game now is to focus and build and work and market on platform or on email list, on something you own that you can give Facebook and be like, hey, these are my people, here you go. So it is now really about attracting audiences in platform and then retargeting them. Now, controversially, I've been a big fan and a big believer of ads to grow your Facebook page. Some businesses, this works really well for. If you are attracting an older demographic, 30s, 40s, 50s, you will find that you'll be able to grow your page really well. You attract and run ads to an audience that this will do wonders for. This is going to work really great for you. I would never just have it though, as you're just running a page like that and just hoping people just come through and like, oh hey, you gotta have them do more. Your page has got to be set up so that people can come in, like what they see, and maybe join your email list. That's ideally what you want to do. But you're working to build these platforms and all sorts of things within that. You want to build video views so that you can retarget the people that watch on the platform. Again, there's that main point, on the platform. You want to build up your followers so that you can retarget them. You can retarget, it's fair game to retarget people who follow you on the platform. Facebook knows exactly who those people are and what they do, so that is a great audience for you to work with. The other thing that all the platforms are kind of really pushing for is you to use the lead form ads. Most of the platforms have this, TikTok have this, Facebook certainly has this. So rather than creating a lead magnet where you send people off to a landing page, they fill out something, you maybe get a lead, tracking, the pixels don't work as well, all that. No, we scrap all that. We do the lead form ads right on Facebook. People put in their details, away they go, filling that all out. And then they get the thing, you get the email, Facebook knows, oh, you know what? They filled that form on the platform. I know exactly who that is. Let's go. So it's really the move towards in-platform marketing as opposed to off-platform marketing on websites. That's the biggest thing that's changed, and that's the biggest thing that works right now. Now look, these things are still working really well. I think people have used iOS 14 as a bit of a scapegoat, like, oh, my ads aren't working, oh, it must be the change. Like, maybe, but maybe you just have bad ads and a bad funnel and a bad product, right? So here's some things that you really need to make sure that you have lined up and in a good place to make sure that everything's working well and converting. Number one, an amazing offer, okay? It's very easy to market something good. It is hard to market something not so good. Really make sure that whatever you're offering is exactly what your people want. If you want content about creating an amazing offer, let me know in the comments below. I'll be happy to make some videos around this, because you have to have this, otherwise nothing will work, okay? So whatever you offer has to be relevant and something that people want. If it's products, you have to make sure that the market wants your products. A lot of people don't want to hear that, but that's the truth. It has to be something that people want. It's really important. Number two, you have to have content which people connect to and love, okay? So it has to be an ad that really gets people excited. You have to make supporting content that people love and get excited, that showcases a bit about you. So really make sure that whatever that is, you've got that covered. Number three, you need a clear path to purchase. They see the ad, they can buy the thing, it's good. You post about a product on Instagram, it's super easy for people to buy. People are not clicking, going to your website, oh my god, where am I, what am I doing? Like, you have to remember, this is your virtual shop. I don't want to go into a shop, in fact, you know I do, but I hate when I do this. I'm like, hey, what aisle, oh my god, like, I don't like doing that. I don't want to do that virtually, and your customers probably don't want to either. Make it super easy. Hey, I have this thing, here's how you go buy it. I heard once that if someone can't purchase your thing while they're sitting on a toilet, you might want to look at your funnel. Isn't that so funny? It's just a funny analogy, but you know, people do buy things on the toilet. I'm pretty sure I've done the same at Amazon. And speaking of Amazon, that's a good point. Think how easy it is to buy something on there. What does it take, 2-3 clicks to buy something? You can even do it with 1 click buying. How cool is that? You need to get in that mindset and say, okay, I have my thing, it's super easy to buy, this is how people buy. So really think about that when it comes to creating your path to purchase. They see your thing, it's easy for them to buy. Okay, so if you have all these things, you should be set. Your ads should work great, and think about what can you do to market in platform as opposed to the old strategy of sending people off and hoping for the best that we can still track them. So I want to know, what questions do you have when it comes to running Facebook ads this year? You want to know the latest tactics. I want to know what you want to know. So leave some comments. Let's get a conversation going. I would love to help you more with this. Now look, I get it. Marketing is super overwhelming. Trust me, as a marketer, I feel the same, okay? That's why I created my marketing checklist. It's going to break down monthly, weekly, and daily tasks for you to do. And in my mind, these are the most top level, top line, okay, this is really what I have to get done. The good news is for daily, there's only really 2 tasks on there. So if you want this marketing checklist, I highly recommend you click the link below, you go grab it. It's really going to help you with your marketing. Okay, that's the end. I really hope this video has helped you. Be sure to subscribe. Click the link below to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. It really helps support this channel and make sure that this video gets seen by other people who might be struggling with the same thing you are, and that would be awesome. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.